What's up, world? It's your man back at you. And I was thinking, and this is what I was thinking. Now, it's a lot of guys, and I'm particularly speaking of black men, a lot of black men on YouTube, giving their opinions, their point of views on what they think or, what they feel is best for the black community and things like that. And some of these guys are Sotomayor, Kevin Samuels, Tariq Nasheed, Dr. Umar Johnson, Dr. Boyce Watkins, Kwame Brown, Charleston White, among others. Those are some of the more prominent that, like, most people are going to know at least one of those guys. The young Pharaohs, General Setties, YouTubers who come with information, give their opinion on things, and the state of the black community, what's wrong with the black community, how can we fix the black community, what we need to do to fix the black community. And most of those guys speak of the elders that they learn from or they study, and that's cool. I love that. It's way more information out here that we have access to than we ever had, really. Like I say, this is an information age. And I respect and salute all those guys for being able to get out the truth or somewhat of the truth, of not their version, but what they understand the truth to be. But what I don't like is, why do we have to fight each other? It's like all those guys I mentioned, except for maybe one, all those guys, they have beef with other guys. Tariq Nasheed and Tommy Sotomayor, everybody against Tommy Sotomayor. Dr. Boyce and Kwame. Like, did all of them do the same thing? One boy called, he's a sucker, you's a sucker. Everybody lames and fuck boys, and he just doing it for the money, and he just doing it for the money. When truth be told, all y'all got super chats. Mostly all y'all are selling some type of product. All y'all are getting paid from this, which there's nothing wrong. Nothing. I hope to build my channel to where I can offer a t-shirt or something that the people who enjoy and listen to me will be willing to spend with me. That's what it's about. Supporting the black community, right? Supporting each other, building each other up. So there's nothing wrong with that at all. Eat, my brothers. But don't be pocket watching and counting the next man's pocket, or trying to get people to not want to give to him. Like, come on, man. It's enough for everybody. But the thing is, a lot of what y'all preaching and what y'all standing on, when y'all getting the money, y'all not doing those things, as far as I know, because the community's not getting better. Like, how much do you need before you start doing what you're saying you're going to do, which is give back to the community and help build? Like you say, if we're not circulating the black dollar and y'all holding the black dollar, what good is that doing us? Circulate it back and it should come back to you. Like, so all y'all seem to be guilty. It's like, I watched some of these boys grow from when they had nothing to they got something. and not mad. Might have donated or bought a shirt or something from some of these guys in support. That's what you do. But all this fighting, now Pharaoh beefing with his baby mama. I mean, it's like y'all be real till y'all get to a point, then it just turn into arguing and fighting, bickering, acting like bitches. Y'all on the internet arguing more than bitches. You niggas is tripping. Respect, I don't see too much Dr. Umar just arguing. Like, he'll say his piece and he keeps stepping. He'll speak on his haters and then he'll keep stepping. I don't see him too much through all the hate that he get. He stays the course, and I've made videos discouraged about what he's doing. But in the same sense, from the moment, the years I've been seeing him and he comes back around, he's still been doing the same thing. And then instead of asking him, why are we not asking these rich people, why haven't y'all donated 2, 3, 4 million? Then if he didn't have 4, 5 million and the school ain't built it up and running and things, then we can say, oh man, you a scam. You a fraud. But if we ain't building or putting in to see if the dream that they have will come to fruition, then how are we going to hate them when it don't come to fruition if we didn't help bring that to fruition? But another thing, like, none of you guys are beyond reproach. Like, people can be critical of the things that you're doing. We supposed to, if you're coming and building your foundation off the people, saying that you're here for the people and you're trying to help the people, they should be critical of you. And people, we don't need leaders. You need guidance. These guys are all just guiding you to be a leader of yourself. I'm not a fan of a man. And I understand a man is a man. We all have egos. So though you might be righteous, you still are a man. So you're going to have flaws and imperfections. And I have to understand those things. And so I will know what information to take and what information to throw back out. I don't like Tommy Sotomayor. I don't like some of the stuff he says. But some of the stuff he says is right. I don't have to like how he's saying it and none of that shit. But some of the stuff he says is right. Just like some of the stuff Kwame says is right. I don't like everything he says, but some of it's right. I respect Tariq, because no matter what, one thing I do respect about Tariq is he put knowledge out that most people, even myself, wasn't even privy to. So for that alone, I don't think he's hustled the people, because he's opened up minds of the people. That's what a righteous person does. Did he profit off of it? Yes. But he also gave you something in return that you can use, that makes you better. So I don't think he's just hustling with the museum. Even that, like, that's still teaching history. That's something we don't have that we need. So I respect that. Now, does he, like I say, y'all be connected to rich people? Why aren't these people giving the money, especially the black ones? Unless everything that is conspiracy and the things that they say about boulets or the things like that is true. But all these brothers are not perfect. But a lot of these brothers do have good messages. And my message is quit fighting, y'all. Quit fighting like bitches. You like mob movies and stuff. They didn't all like each other, but for the betterment of their community and what they have going on as far as their organization, they put those petty differences aside for the bigger goal. And that's what we as black men need to do. Learn how to put our differences aside for the bigger goal, especially when all of you guys are claiming that you're here to help progress in the betterment of the black community. And then y'all talk about the kids. What are y'all teaching the kids? With all this bickering. Then y'all creating games now. His fans don't want to mess with his fans and they arguing back and forth. And now there's people out here arguing, ready to fight each other over some guys they don't know, over some internet shit. You have to lead the people correctly if you're going to call yourself a leader. And as men, you shouldn't need no leader. You should be the leader of yourself. You need knowledge and wisdom on how to do that properly and in the best manner to support your family. But you don't need no leader. And that's why these guys, y'all can that, and some of them like this. I'm not trying to be a leader. I'm just trying to give you the knowledge that you need. Like, that's why Malcolm X, to me, is the greatest leader. Because I just think he was overall not an egotistical man. And he was true in what he believed. And he never was truly rich. And if he was, I think he'd have gave it to the people. It's like, I don't understand. Everybody gets the money talking about they're trying to help to build the community. But everybody leaves the community and go to the same place that they telling the community is what's holding them down. Why not take the money and build your community so your community will be a place that you want to live? I don't understand why that logic is not simple. We got NBA players, NFL players. These guys are collectively worth billions, if not a trillion or more in money. So if all you guys together get together and start putting that money into your community, these hoods y'all say y'all from, y'all like to talk, yeah, I'm from the hood. Well, won't you take that money and make sure it's not a hood, but it becomes a neighborhood and a community? So now the next little kid growing up trying to do what you do don't have to dodge the bullets and hope he don't get on drugs and all this other shit, and he's growing up in an environment that's conducive to him being successful like you are. Instead of being a statistic, why don't you just be the norm and help create the norm? Like, all these guys get to a point and then they want haters, and now they got haters and they arguing, they bickering, and then talk about how the system trying to keep us apart and keep us separated, and then you do the same shit that you saying the system got you doing. So is you really giving knowledge, or you hustling? Man, you men have platforms that are almost unedited and not filtered, so you can say about as much as you can say. Why don't y'all come together at a forum with all you guys, hashing it out, being men, talking it out, and coming up with solutions, putting the differences aside, and taking what y'all have in common and build and give these people something that they can use so that the black community can really progress and become better? Or is that too much like right? You got Boosie out here begging to have his Instagram when he got 10 million followers, when he can just invest in someone building him an app and a platform, call it Boosie World, Boosie Bash, whatever, and have them 10 million people that interested in what he's doing come to his channel where he makes his own rules, or his site where he makes his own rules, and he can do what he want to if that's what the people that them 10 million people want to see. And he make all the money and not be out here begging somebody for some shit. Like, all you guys talk, but all you boys still got that foot on y'all neck too. So, is you hustling the people, or is you really out here trying to help the people? We got to do better, black man. All y'all have an opportunity and a platform to help people understand and guide them forward. And none of you guys by yourself are the end all be all. None of y'all have all the answers. But collectively, y'all do. We have to be a collective and not individuals working on our own, because it can't be done like that. We all have to do it together. And if you guys start working together, maybe it'll trickle down to where everybody can start working together. Because all you guys have something to offer, in my opinion. And that's what everybody is on here giving their opinion. That's all I want to say. You know what it is. You know what I like to say. I'm just a man with an opinion and some kids.